Inclusion is all about belongingness. It's about having a place where you can go to feel like you are welcome, like you belong, like people are happy to see you show up. When it comes to kids with disabilities being active in their community, it's about having choice. We had a participant here at the Sedgwick Center who came through in our programs for a number of years. He was doing one-on-one sessions with our instructor. He was working on his fitness, getting stronger, improving his balance and coordination. And last fall, his parents called and said, you know, I'm really sorry, but our child's not coming back to your programs this fall. He's registering for martial arts in a center that's right around the corner from us. And we were so happy. We said, that's great. And we're so glad that we could help you to feel ready and prepared to be active in the community. So we absolutely support kids making those choices along their pathway in ways that just helps them to be active as long as they can.
For me, inclusion is just being accepted into a community for what you've been given and what you're able to do with your body. Like, I always preach that we have to celebrate what our body can do for us today. I started off in the Free to Be Me program when I was 7 because I was looking for people to help me with things such as skipping rope and things that my friends were doing at recess. And I was basically sitting on the sidelines, not being able to participate because I didn't have the skills and the physical literacy to do so. And so we heard about the Sedgwick Center programming and the Free to Be Me programming, and we decided that we'd give it a shot. I played soccer for a year, realized running was not my thing, and it was really hard on my joints. And so for me, swimming was like kind of just that one sport that I could do that allowed me to be most physically active. Now I'm realizing it's such a technical sport and you have to have like this most precise technique in order to be the best. And so as I was learning that technique, I started progressing really fast and I started seeing a lot of success. And that for me just like boosted my ego, boosted my mentality, and I was like, yes, let's do this, I'm all for it. First year I joined the team, I ended up qualifying for national competitions. I ended up qualifying to go to Paralympic trials and like a few other things within the first like couple of years that I was here, which was very exciting and probably one of my like most proud accomplishments that I've had throughout the sport. And that just kind of translated into every other aspect of my life, which was really cool.
Inclusion is really about how we bring people in, how we support them to be successful in the spaces and places where they are, recognizing that each person comes with a different experience, backgrounds, and needs different things in order to be successful. So we're really shifting from systems of exclusion to systems of inclusion, and shifting from doing programs for to doing programs with, and ideally moving to programs by those communities as we go forward. We might need to explore doing things differently and appreciate that just because it's not done the way it's always been done doesn't mean it's wrong. In fact, it might actually be better. We need to step in, we need to lean in, we need to build bridges. And that often means reaching out to the communities that haven't been included in that sport or activity and inviting them in to give us inputs about what would be different and what they would need in order to be part of the system.
If everybody believes that inclusion is their responsibility, we're going to create communities that are more welcoming. And that might mean that a coach, isn't sure how to support a kid who shows up using a wheelchair, but they can ask the parents, they can ask the kid, they can seek out other sources. They can reach out to the Sedgwick Center to say, hey, we're not quite sure what to do here. So I think it's more of a how can we make this happen, and seeking out those extra skills and tools and resources than just saying, no, we can't do that. One way that we could really make a difference would be to provide more training and knowledge building, confidence building among sport and fitness leaders across the province. By taking that opportunity to do more training and become more familiar, then I think that those are tangible strategies that can be done to help make our communities more inclusive.